boys and girls, I just wanted to go over with a sample problem with you guys so that you have something to look at when you are doing your homework tonight. So we started partial quotients today. So you want to set your problem up with your dividend underneath of the bar and your divisor on the outside. Now for 365, not a lot of people know that easily divisible by 5. So what you can do is pick a random 5 fact that you know. This would be a number that's pretty large that ends in a 0. So I'm going to pick a random fact. So I'm going to start with 40. So I'm going to do 40 times 5, and I would add my 0 and then simply do the fact 4 times 5, which is 20. So that'll give me 365. Now 365 minus 200 is going to give me a 5 in the ones, a 6 in the tens, and a 1 in the hundreds. Then I need to pick another number. So I can't go back and use 40 because if I do 40, that'll give me 165 minus 200, which we know is impossible. So I need to choose something that's smaller. So I'm going to cut that in half and I'll choose 20. Now I want to make sure my numbers line up. So I add my 0. 5 times 2 is 10, and that gives me 165 minus 100. So when I do 165 minus 100, I end up with 65. Now I can keep going with that same idea where I'm going to choose a random fact that ends in a 0. So let me choose 10 since I know my 10 times tables pretty easily. I add my 0 on, and then 1 times 5 is 5. 65 minus 50 is going to give me 15. And now here's where things get more specific. So I need to think to myself, how close can I get to 15 multiplying by 5 without going over? Now luckily I can get right on the money. So I'm going to put a 3. 3 times 5 is 15. And everybody knows that 15 minus 15 is 0. But I'm not exactly done yet. So what I need to do is I need to go over to the right side on the other side of my dotted line and add all of these quotients together. So 40 plus 20 plus 10 plus 3. I can do these two together. That will give me 60. This will give me 13. And if I add those together, it'll give me 73. But I'm not quite done yet. There's one last thing I need to do. This will become my quotient, and this will become my remainder. So I need to plug it back in at the top. 73 with a remainder of 0. If you guys have any questions, just message me and let me know what you need. Have a great night. Bye.